What's up, guys?
That's in a good way, set me right. Dwayne, when he fought Conor McGregor, and they were booing him at the weigh-ins, and he goes, "I'm gonna smash your boy," and that's what he did. He was on top of him, pounding him, going, "Let's talk now," because Conor talked during the fight. Play that. He's on top. Shut the fuck up. Khabib definitely is in the conversation. He's the only, like, a really elite guy to retire undefeated. That's a nasty motherfucker. Well, guess what? You knew what the fuck. Well, it's 4th and 3. The game is on the line. I say there's a sack that happens here. There's no for. Oh, he's offsides.
The coach here, welcoming you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
And off we go from Denver. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
What's the score of the Arizona?
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their enigmatic quarterback, the Heisman winner from Baylor. It's Robert Griffin III.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defense.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is RG3. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. He's got the first down and more. Loose inside the 30. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Ramsey couldn't wait to do that.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Gets around him, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gets him a 1st and goal. Griffin. Throw to the right. He's got the tight end here, Sternberger. Touchdown! Jay Sternberger from 8 yards out. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after try forthcoming. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1.
Naheem Hines.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. He's got a man, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jamar Chase, 68 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone. So it goes for 2 points on the fake and gives him a lead.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down one, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snapped at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
Dude, you gotta fucking pick that off. You gotta pick that shit
brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Completes to Shakir.
Okay, I gotta stop this.
And able to get this one across the 45 before
I'm just trying to get immediate pressure.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the draw, it's Pollard.
And
he
good
ahead for about
4 yards.
Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Gonna run again here with Pollard.
Good stop. That's a 3-1. 32. Okay, that's good.
It'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. He's got it. And he
Fumble!
lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And
this is going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now Griffin on first down. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the 29, Griffin. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Throwing again, Griffin. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
I can't let him put points on the board here, dude.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
I don't really like stopping the clock there, but it's cool.
To throw again on 2nd down. Griffin. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Man, that's trash.
To throw again is Griffin. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Griffin. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15.
Damn, I got to waste my time now.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And his kick is good. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively. He's got a man complete. And he's in for the touchdown.
I just want to make sure every possible second.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he is really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
On first down, it's Fields. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jamar Chase, 70 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Fields trying to throw for it. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Looking left side, and he's got Sternberger. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now Griffin. And Diggs has it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Griffin. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Broncos send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Back to throw, Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case.
And he'll get in. Touchdown.